Hello, one and all, ladies, germs, and germicides. Fat bastard here. Yes, I look like a raccoon. I'm so tired. But I shall stop for this somewhat fine evening. It was only be a final well done. I present to you the Gilles Munch brand name was local comparative taste. And there's a real bolt here. I mean, you're gonna be like, oh, come on, asshole. I want to do that. Well, suck on it. So I got here first. That's right, Cinnabon is hitting down under. I took a while to fuck around a bit and finally got some. It's been cut up at quarters because by the end of the video you'll see why. The plain one was pretty revolting when she would heat it up again at home for 30 seconds in the microwave. Ooh, look at that base, like sugar and let's dip it in some molten icing, eh? Oh, that is so good. So light and fluffy and delicate. Oh my god, that's so good. Cinnamon and nutmeg. Oh, that is delicious. I really why for the opening week or so, you can get these at the one of it. The kids were fucking crazy. Now for the pecan one. Yet again, cut in the corners. It looks like an absolute train wreck. I mean, it just run over a couple of times with extreme vengeance. The top, it's pecans, the bottom. Look at those layers. It's spongy, airy, delicate they look. A bunch of cool here. Ooh, pecans. That's good. That is still nice. I don't see myself ever getting bored of the OG cinnamon skull, but if I did, I'd get a pecan one. Or a cinnamon bun, a real cinnamon bun. It's a bit more. Maybe to go with an iced coffee, I'd get a pecan, but just the tone, fresh out of the heat, microwave on the heat cabinet, wherever they store them, to keep them nice and toasty. I'm sticking with the OG, that is. Ooh, delicious. Sweet mother, Jesus, delicious. But I did say, the brand name, the Cinnabon, just launched down under. First, the local well. Who the hell specializes in making cinnamon rolls and buns or whatever you want to call them? I make all of us places in Melbourne, inner Melbourne that do. And they call themselves cinnamon scrolls, rather. I'm using the ability. As a husband, but wait till you see these. Oh, you can't have a moment. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's start with the original. Where did I put it? Here we go. Here's the OG plain dice. You see that sort of crud and the crisscross? It's it's cracked from that knife. This is as white as anything. Clear, isn't it, Tom? Ooh, little cheeky son. Look at that. Very clear, I think every. There's your centre. Not as heavily spliced, I've got to be honest. Not quite as fluffy. It looks more bread-like than a nice spongy cake. And the icing is cheese based. Philadelphia cheese. Not as nice. Not nearly as nice. I might just all have one up there and then it's down. Alright, coffee. It'd be good. Do it now. Oh, could do better. So let's do so. What's that? Solid caramel. I'm sure some of you are actually going. Always in the corner with a big fat blob of solid caramel goodness. Ooh, look at that layering. Double actable. Look at that big caramel. That's good. At least I just want salty seed over the caramel. That is good. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. That would, from the stove, just out of the microwave. Ooh, we got the days better. Let's keep this hosing going. Biscoff biscuit. Now this doesn't look quite as good as it could. The biscuit's a bit soggy, I think it's the reheating. And these are my fresh, so I'm filming this in the evening, so you know these are getting pretty crabby by now. A bit, you know, decrepit, should we say. Just a corner of this little butter. Be happy. Just a corner. Ooh. 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 Oh. Tapping in the Biscoff biscuit. Oh yeah. And a sweet caramel. Caramel sauce that is. The biscuit wasn't so pungent, such an aggressively spiceful thing. Far too much. If it might even be Biscoff dessert, I know that exists. Now they shop at specialty sauces at an eye-watering, unholy expense. Final, No, certainly not, because I saved the best for last. It's so naughty. Yes, my pins are very old. Doontand. Oh shit. Cheeky little bastard. I'll sit still. Doontand. Which way is that? Why is he basically your American Hollywood friends going? My God, it's I'll even not call it a cookie, as long as you can guarantee me some. A steady supply. Yes, you can mostly in Amazon find American versions, and they're shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on, because supposedly they're not made in here, they're made somewhere in America, and basically the same idea, but not the same. You need OG Aussie Tim Tams. I say they're so good. Biscuits. Use the word cookie, I'll kick your ass. Biscuits. So good. If you travel with a suitcase stuck with sleeves of them and people know what the fuck you're talking about, I'm like, don't worry. Just give me a sleeve of those precious. And that just means to pay an Uber the entire time you're there. Awesome. But most Americans wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about, so you know, yin and yang. All of this one bit here, eh? Claw's gone. Tells you how lightly spiced it is though. It's kind of disappointing. I think. Surprisingly not that magnificent, and I went back a lot of sugar. But pretty, my. The gentleman needs a coffee. Microvaneously now. But that is especially sweet. Then again, it's not the bad chocolate. Also, this is the scroll from the local shop for you. My God, it's a chocolate. Now, what's McDonald's do I have for? Let's go. Now let's talk about the egg first. It's located in a very tiny in a city suburb, Melbourne of Australia, not Florida. Fuck you too, you inclad on some obscure neighbourhood is in British town. All has the three whited house that can come up. Not there either. Aussie, capital city of the state of Queen Lizzie. What do you think when you go there? No, parking's a fucking nightmare around there, and there's lots of pretentious wankers. It's one of those. For that reason alone, I would recommend you stay away. It's not. If you must, and you must, be warned, it is a frightfully expensive if you're used to see the American way of pricing things. An entirely reasonable dynamic considering the artisanalness of it and quality. Of the 4 I picked, the day I was there was all the Twix, the Snickers. I think that's the permanent range. I invited them because they now come from Egypt, one sold officially down under, and so I'm not picking one of those. What I have, it's got to be the salted caramel. I mean, come on, how could it not be? It is the first time I've come across a salted caramel that is actually salty. It does a good salty joke, that caramel. I mean, sweet as anything, but it doesn't good, so you go. And the best off would be a second. Of these Cinnabon buns, which one would I pick? Oh, it's gotta be the OG. They really fucking nailed it the first time around. I mean, exquisitely so. Now let me have another nibble of the OG Cinnabon. Just a bit of it. Just a bit of it. Come on. Come on. We haven't got enough plenty, a bit of ice in there. Is that better? I need all the hugely sweet. It's a bit buttery. For now, it's going to be exceedingly weird down under. Very aggressively spiced. And it's got this sort of icy instead of this sort of Philadelphia cream cheese the other brand has. That's a tough one. Cinnabon Land, I love this one. And considering this is really good, it's my newest shopping centre to me. And it's probably going to win on a technical knockout. But it even gives an unrequited man love to Cinnabon Scrubs. It's a proper romance. Crushing for the stuff they offer. Well, you, sir, are a bastard. More of one than I am, which is, I gotta tip my bowler hat. That is impressive. So it's, and I gotta be shout for great highs. It's a bit of a long verdict. If you like a really traditional cinnamon scroll done beautifully, or a nice thick Philadelphia cheese based icing on top with toppings done to it. Oh, a fresh pastel chef sort of quality. You want Cinnabon Scrubs, the independent. If Cinnabon franchise to a shopping centre, there you go, and you just want a really, really nice, not bottom merch, and this expensive treat. I ain't gonna stop it out. I might even give you some recommendations. So it's, I mean, as I say, I'm gonna have to give it a technical KO to Cinnabon because eventually they're gonna be fucking everywhere down under, like they are in America. Every silver shopping centre, plaza, your main street with shops up and down it for 10 kilometres. There's gonna be a Cinnabon somewhere. Yeah. Cool. Well, it's gorgeous, but there's one store and you gotta especially travel there and you gotta get amongst all the tosses and just, it's a matter of convenience for me and that really matters. So they're both exquisite, but boy, the skin of one's scuzziest, most rotten tooth. Cinnabon gets a technical knockout. That bastard out there.